We out here in the streets with it tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Hey you. Oh, you out here with me? That must mean you must want to meditate, right? Cause you got 61 seconds to connect God with yourself, right? True. Alright, so we gonna get right into it. Here we go. You ready, right? Alright. Let us go to the light. Hello! Help! No! Heaven! Yes! Please!
I'm not a teacher, but teaching. Most niggas drown in the deep end, steady freaking and leaking. Got demons up in they sheets and can't even reason with reason. We bout to cook up the season, cause judgment come and get even. I'ma show you how to.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, wait a minute. Welcome to the GASP podcast. You know, we're in the promotion of self-discovery with God recovery. All with the goal of connecting God with yourself. How y'all been? Man? Y'all been good? Y'all been out here trying to be good men and good women? Y'all been exercising y'all free speech? Making sure y'all not being censored? Y'all been staying away from them witches and warlocks? Y'all been defeating your ego? Defeating your fear? You know? Making sure your mental health is good? You know, increasing your true wealth for your true fame. That being for heaven's sake. Trying to bring your heaven to earth, you know? Yeah? Alright. I'm just checking. Y'all make sure y'all getting your meditations in, right? Hey, you ain't been meditating. Go take your 61. Go take your 61 seconds and go meditate. Come back. Go do that. All right, go take a minute. All right, it's important. It's important. But yeah, I know it's been a minute. plus a second. But it's all good though. We gonna come through with a new uploading schedule. We gonna really make this church. We gonna do this once a week. And it's like we planning it way less. We just gonna come on. Like for this one, I actually do gotta, I do got a verse. I don't really got who I'ma call or nothing. I got an idea, but I don't, you know what I mean? We gonna see how that go. And for that intro, yeah, I did that a while back. And I'm probably going to take them drums out just so we can get this drum moving a little quicker now. Cause like I said, I'm trying to do these drums like at least once a week. Cause I'm popping on my other channel again more consistently. Go check that out if you want to see me on a day-to-day. It's me, R.I.C. I'll probably leave a link in the description. Yeah, you know we've been working on the music. You know I'm gonna have a snippet for you at the end. What else? I think that's it. I already told y'all we on Spotify and all that stuff. But yeah, like y'all saw my last video with censorship or whatever. It's as real as it could be, man. Like YouTube holding stuff back, Spotify holding stuff back. But guess what? That's not gonna stop us, bruh. Cause we not in it for what the normals are into it for. And a few people that we supposed to reach, we gonna reach them. Cause God's will is we gonna do. So you can't stop God. And as long as he working through us, we good. G-O-O-D. You know what I'm saying? That being said, let's get ourselves out the way and get God in the way. You know what we talking about? Verse of the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, here we go. For there is one thing that I have desired of the Lord, and that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. Short and sweet. One line, one verse. You notice that thing that I said in my life scripture or whatever. So if y'all wanted me to read the whole thing, I would, but for today, we really gonna try and focus on this part. For there is one thing that I have desired of the Lord, and that is what I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, and to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. If you know, you know. Shout out to the few. I'm gonna get right into the phone call. I'm not gonna say too much, man. I'm gonna get right into it. Cause I mean, who knows if they answer? My bad. I'm showing too much. Take this off. Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, bro.
Yo, my guy.
What's up, man?
Chilling. Yo, you believe in God, right?
Of course.
True. Alright, so look. If you could give me some constructive criticism, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell me? Like, what could you give me?
What you mean?
Like, if you could give me like constructive criticism, just like on me in general, like my life or whatever.
I don't know. What kind of, like, what are you looking for? Like, like how you should move, or like what? Like,
All right, like
better?
yeah. Like, what could I be doing better? Like, you mean, all right. So like, I know we ain't like, you mean you ain't been around each other in a long ass time or whatever. Yeah. No. Real shit. I know we ain't been each other in a long ass time or whatever, but like, just based off of like, you mean shit like from in the past or whatever, or, I mean, just like, just give me some constructive criticism.
Use your strengths, type of things that you know you're good at. You know what I mean? I feel like you do what you're good at, but I feel like you shied away from some of the things that you were good at.
Like what?
Like you know, you had the whole passion for the gun thing, bro. You could have probably made a business out of that, for sure. You could easily teach people how to become more literate with gun use and things like that. That's definitely a business in itself. You can teach people, like, people understand how to use, how to buy, how to purchase, how to, you know what I mean, store inventory, whatever. The whole nine, they don't understand all that. You understand all of that. That's a strength. You always play to, one thing I learned so far in my journey, play to your strengths.
For sure.
And it's not easy to identify your strengths because, you know, it's hard to self-critique.
For sure.
I would say, two, miss some opportunities. I remember you talking about that John, the crib you had in South or West, out West. That was the opportunity you probably could have had a layup on. Probably could have, you know what I mean?
You still got that, John. That's why I don't know. What?
Oh, all right. Well,
True.
I didn't know that. I thought y'all sold it or something.
No.
You could either fix it up, you know, learn that.
That's already happening. I mean, that's already. I mean.
Oh, solid. So versus equity. Yeah, I mean. Shoot.
I know this shit was out of the blue like a motherfucker, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where to go with this. That's what I'm saying.
No, all right, so look, let me just break. All right, so look, I got you on the podcast or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, basically, I mean, all right, so the joint is called God and Self Podcast or whatever. And for whatever reason, the topic of the day, I'm making God versus me today. So that's why, you mean, so cause like you one of the last friends, like, I mean, that was really like in my life or whatever. Like other than family and shit. So like that's why I'm like, I wonder what he would say, you know, if I was to ask for some constructive criticism. Cause you mean I'm you know, like I said, the title is I'm having God versus me today. So I'm just trying to see what other people could say, you know, other than my family.
I'd say than that, if I think about it, is did you go to UMES for the whole time or for a little bit?
I went 2 years.
So forget college. The reason why I say UMES is the biggest thing I think you should do is change your environment, change your location. Philly is definitely where people, you got probably the most connections and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, bro, when I went to Rhode Island, that's my biggest growth. I was uncomfortable. Make yourself uncomfortable. Stop being comfortable. So whether it is being around family, being around whoever, you need to go make yourself uncomfortable. That's the biggest criticism I can give you. Go make yourself uncomfortable. In real life, biggest change I made in my life so far is moving to, because the biggest thing I noticed is with anybody, when most of the folks, and my homies in South Philly, they stay in South Philly. They don't even go out west, don't go up north. They don't go, you know what I'm saying? They stay in South Philly. That's it. They going through all this ish.
And you get in the loop or whatever.
Exactly. So that's the biggest thing I'd say. I move away from, you know, the crib that you at right now. Give yourself a change of scenery, change your pace. It's going to change everything. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change your views. It's going to change the people that you be around with. And that's where growth happens.
True. I hear you.
That's what I would say. Because I did it myself. If I'd have stayed in Philly, I'd had a nice little company job. I wouldn't have had the cribs I bought. I wouldn't be making the amount of money I made. Not saying that's the end all be all. The goal is to be, you know, financially free where I don't got to answer to nobody. And that's the journey that I'm on. But I noticed I don't think I would be close to where I'm at right now if I had stayed in Philly.
Cause you would have like stayed around the same motherfuckers and all that stuff, right?
It's not even the same people. You just stay in the same mind frame. And it's like, people think just because you go away and you grow that you can't have your homies. You see how it is. Anytime I come down to Philly, I try to, if I got enough time, I try to make sure I swing by you could. I try to make sure I swing by June could. Whatever it may be. It's like, I'm like, all right, let me go shout at people that was there with me before. Because regardless of whatever it is, whether it be going out somewhere or whatever, I don't care. I'm here to keep with my peoples. So that's how I view it. I always view it. Like, I come from a place like it's always love, so I don't really think much about it. So a lot of people feel like when you move away, you can't have the same and everything else. Like you're switching up on your friends. It's not nothing like that.
No, I definitely feel that. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even really be around people that I know no more like that. Like I'll be around new situations. Honestly. Like everything is strange. It's like I get you. I get where you're saying like actually going out somewhere or whatever. But it's like I'm kind of doing that while I'm here though. It's weird. That's because it's like my circle is completely different. Like
that's what you want. You want to put yourself in. You want to put yourself in you need to put yourself in a situation that's super duper uncomfortable where you don't have help from nobody that you typically have help from.
Dog, like that. I mean, I feel you, dog. Cause when I started this music joint, like that was another me starting fresh again, like ground zero. So like I had to figure all this stuff out. And it's like, I mean, like you said, it's uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's like, you know me, I'm always with the positive. I know I could do whatever I set my mind to, so
exactly.
I just kept on moving.
Exactly, and if you can, try to band it with the people. If you lack knowledge, you try to band with people who have the knowledge that you want.
Yeah.
It's the quickest way to learn it. And if it's taking too much time for you to learn, don't be afraid to pay somebody, especially if you got money coming in, because everybody, what I learned too is you pay for knowledge. People think that it's cheaper and more efficient to go learn it yourself. 9 times out of 10 it ain't.
No, it's definitely harder, and that honestly, like you touched on something that I'm hitting now, like, cause I'm like, it's like the people close, not really, they know what they know, but they not really like you're whatever space you might be trying to go into, everybody not going to really, be trying to go, so it's like.
Nobody should believe you. You know what? Nobody should believe you. No shooters expect anybody. Nobody should believe in you, and nor should you expect anybody to believe in your goals because they're your dreams and your goals.
Right. And it's like you gonna have to, like, if you really want, like, to get put out where you trying to put out, you gonna have to pay for it for real. Cause everything's pay to play right now, dog. It's crazy.
That's why like people don't, like the whole job situation. I go to work not because I'm a slave to the dollar. I know I need to earn maximize as much money as I can. The most money I can make right now, the quicker I can get to that job. Because if I can go through the struggle and come up and rise above all that job, I probably won't, I ain't gonna come out unscathed. I'm gonna come up dirty, but it's gonna be a lot more hard work. But if I get the funds now, it depends. It depends on how hard I'm going at. And I just feel like the easier route is to get the equity and then put that into an investment. And let the investment roll you in money while you're still working. You take that money, you do something else with it. It's a lot. It's a lot to it. But yeah, that's the biggest zone. If I think that I can give you is make yourself uncomfortable. Definitely change your scenery. Definitely change your living space. Who you live around, everything, like the whole nine. The whole nine. It will. You out there and say like the John Junior had. Junior had the perfect situation in order to grow when he had that crib. He wasn't around his moms. He was around his brother. But he had his own situation, own environment. That was an opportunity to take that and go off because he could learn how to fix some of the stuff in the crib, and then he would have learned skill on that, and then he could have used those skills to go through the other things that he used to do. So that was an opportunity that was not realized. You know what I'm saying? And because you know why? It was handed to him. He didn't work hard for it. Not saying he didn't deserve it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. The stuff that's handed to you is less appreciated or whatever.
It is less appreciated, but
that makes sense.
It's also got to be, but it's also things to be handed to you, and you could appreciate it, and then score on it. Because in reality, bro, that's what a lot of people have that we don't. White folks come home, they can go to college, they can come at home, they can kick it with their parents and stack up for 2 years and pop out buy their own crib, and got, you know, funds for everything else. And that's really how it's supposed to be done. You ain't supposed to be kicking your kids out of 18 and all type of stupid stuff like that. You're supposed to get them the environment to grow. You're supposed to be giving them the knowledge. You know, the same with Pop talks about guns and all that stuff. When he was a young boy, he taught you what he knew. That's how it's done. That's how it could be passed down.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, like that's what it was. Like, Julian and mom knows all that real estate stuff. Julian could be well off right now. I have no joke. She was doing her thing on it. She ain't got it all figured out because I ain't gonna lie, Miss Nita is very apprehensive. When I bought my first crib, she told me not to get that job, and I got it because I believed in myself. But she still helped me on that journey because she gave me knowledge that I didn't know, and things like that. I just took it to the next level for myself, and that's what I'm saying with Julian. He had all that right there. That was his mother. He took none of it because he don't want to get his hands dirty and things like that. It's like we're looking at it the wrong way. It's freedom. What would you do for freedom?
I knew you was gonna give me something, bro.
Yeah.
No, you just went on a little snippet, bro. I like that.
Man, I don't know, man. It's, you know, things that you start to realize, man, different environments, different circles, and when you see what other people, you know, they're coming out the mud shit, bro. They're coming out the mud shit, bro. That shit, you know what I'm saying, commendable how it used to be, man. I ain't trying to be having my young boy saying that, but I ain't gonna have him out here being spoiled either. He gonna come on, you know, he gonna come up having, he gonna work hard for it, but he gonna also get to see the things I did, the things that his mom did. He gonna have that knowledge as a young boy.
Dog,
You know, you should pass it to him on early.
Dog, I hear you, bro. I got Chris making music already, bro. Literally, I'll send you a track after that. We made a whole song and shit. Huh?
That's dope. That's life as you should.
Yeah.
That's dope. Because that's the point. Because you introduced him to that earlier. The time it takes you to get good and real good and like observe.
Dog, and it's crazy how they soak stuff in. Cause dog, I swear, like he's talking about he nervous, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's just me and you right here. Like it's like what you nervous about, but it's like it's the fact that he actually know, like he actually about to learn something different or whatever. And it's like when he was recording that joint, it's like by the end of it he started getting frustrated. But it's like I had to let him know, young Mo, like ain't nobody doing this at your age. And it's like by the end of it, the song was done. He happy. He know he learned something. And it's like I just saw the growth in him already.
It's amazing to see.
Yeah.
When he really start doing it, when you're not around, that's when you gonna.
Yep.
And then he gonna pop up with something that you ain't, and that is how it starts, bro. You don't realize the whole future. He may not be everybody's favorite artist. He the biggest son artist. That nigga uncle is in the Dungeon family. He was around the Dungeon family that whole time when they was in the basement making that shit from scratch. Vibes, making whole vibes. So he got all that from the young boy. Now look at him.
True.
It don't happen by mistake, bro. People don't realize that. It don't happen by mistake. Same with me. Me was doing Johnson since he was 13, and he was on every single underground DVD. Every single underground DVD. You couldn't go to a DVD and not hear me on it.
Yeah.
You could not. And that's my point. Practicing.
It's like, yeah, you put it after a while, like it's just gonna happen. It's inevitable. But you gotta be putting in that work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gotta make it fun for him.
I feel you, bro.
So I mean, so that's why everything is tied in, because you don't think about it. As a young one, teaching kids when they're young is the best thing in the world. We learn an entire fucking language, bro, in a matter of a year or 2 years. You can go and try a language at 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. The older you get, the harder it is.
Mm-hmm. And that's just attention, but that's a whole nother situation. It's like, yeah, after a while, people they don't even really people stop caring about stuff, honestly. And that'd be my thing with whole, like, I mean, I don't know, like, people just start feeding into that, you mean, I'm about to die. It's just weird, bro.
Because they ain't changed the environment.
Yeah.
Change their thing up. That's what it be. And the circle back, it come right back to that, because, you know, what Tupac said, man, the 20s, the 18s and 20s, that's when you fight. You get to your 30s, 40s, you're comfortable. You ain't trying to fight no more.
But nigga, you know me being on my, I've been that weirdo that always been talking about crazy stuff where it's like, nigga, I don't even believe in death. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That's why I already know I mean my own little special case. That's why I was like, yo, I just wanted to see what you were gonna say, my guy.
No, ain't nothing changed. It's just location, man. That's it.
No, I feel you definitely gonna spread out.
Yeah, I mean, definitely keep doing it. Definitely keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, keep doing what you believe, man, and keep pushing it because it's gonna be hard. And the time to get
Dog, this it's not easy at all because I mean, and it's like there's no help. You gotta pay for everything. I mean, but it is what it is at the point. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, it's either you put yourself out there and collab with folks that you know themselves in the same situation upcoming.
But that's the hardest part too, because it's like that's why it'd be like, yo, it's hard to really find genuine, you know, in the same mindset, because it's like everybody got a scheme for something, and it's like I'm not even that nigga that's scheming on nothing. So it's like I could be coming in one way and then another nigga trying, you mean? That's the stuff I gotta watch out for, cause
you want Philly too, man. That's what I'm saying. You gotta put yourself in an environment. So where's the environment for that? I don't know. What's the music scene? Everybody going to Atlanta. Atlanta got all the music and the studios and all that. You know, maybe go down there looking for some type of internship. I don't know, whatever it be. Get yourself down there. You know.
But it's not even like I'm limited to Philly, because you know the whole internet is at your fingertips. So that's what I'm saying. I'm actually trying to figure out that exact answer to that question. Like, where is the niggas that's actually, I mean, I'm on the same wavelength with. But at the same time, it's like, it's not like I'm, huh?
Find them on the internet, like you said, they're gonna meet up with them in person.
I mean, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know, and it's like I'm gonna keep looking, so I know I'm gonna find it. But it's like, it just, in the meantime, it's like all of the ones that you run into with the negative joints, like it kind of want to deter you, but I just want, I mean, I'm just not that guy to let that stop me. But at the same time, I know that has played a part on probably a lot of people's story or whatever. It's like, you know what I mean, it'll mess with your head to the point where it's like, yo, ain't nobody real, ain't no, but I know I'm only looking for the few people anyway. I know the masses ain't really, they not gonna be on the level.
Yeah, nah, for real, man. Like put this in perspective. Different industry, but in the real estate game, when you want to get a contract for somebody to say buy it, when you want to buy a crib off market for the low.
Oh, you remember Zandia, don't you?
Yo, I meant to hit you up, bro. I was on Instagram. Bro.
Yeah, she a whole real estate mogul, bro.
Oh, mom, and I was like, yo, I can't even reach out to her because I was like, man, she probably didn't remember me like that. Because you feel me, like that was your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't remember how long ago I talked to her, but yeah, it was some crazy stuff to figure all that out too. I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's what's up though.
She got a whole new life, and that's why I was gonna reach out to her, but I was like I said, she probably knows. She knows me through you and Dorian, of course, but you know, me and Dorian, ain't like I'm like, oh, you remember me from Dorian, or you remember me from Carly?
Sure.
I could, but I'm just like
right. You know, there's no need to. You know what I mean? Unless you was on some business tip, then yeah, you might as well.
I mean on the business tip, because I'm thinking about how to approach it. Because I'm like, yo.
Well, yeah, you might as well, bro.
Say, all right, yeah, for sure. I probably should, because like I said, I want the mentorship. I got some cribs. I did a flip. It didn't go that well when I did my flip.
Dog, you know she's super smart, so.
So yeah, you know, I'm gonna reach out to her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if she remembers me. Cause like that's the thing. I saw her on the gram. I was like, damn. I was like, it was wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, same story, same situation. She ran into the right dude. I think it was the dude that's really put in the work. She's the real estate agent. And now together they're the mastermind. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like on the gram, at least. But you know, everything what it seemed. But either way,
that's true.
That's true. But I'm gonna definitely reach out to her now that you said that. That was a sidebar, but for your whole situation with the music job in the real estate game, typically it's like every 1,000 calls that people reach out to, you probably gonna get like 100 leads, meaning 100 people that's gonna answer and actually down to talk. And then after that, you probably gonna get like 50 who really trying to like, you know, not like maybe talk to you some more, see if they want to sell. And then down from that, it gets to like, it keeps dwindling down. So out of all that, you might have paid like, I don't know, $600 for that, $700, whatever, to do all that. And when it get down to it, you get 5 contacts, 5 people that's like, yeah, we want to sign a contract, and maybe 3 of them you gonna really close on. And out of those 3, you probably make like upwards from 5K all the way up to like 20 to 30K.
No, I feel you. Do you talking about playing the numbers game?
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
For you, that's how you. I think you need to.
On this side, this is the $1.80 rule. It's like you throw out 90, you throw out your 2 cents to 90 things a day or some shit, and it's like, you mean, at least something gonna come back.
And that's my point to you. Maybe you should track your number of people that you hit or that you come into contact with per month, and then see what your quota look like. And like, all right, cool. I done talked to like 100 bulls who either ran 100 bulls that produced 100 bulls that, I don't know if categories make sense. Maybe categories might make sense because it may make a difference. But you may contacts, maybe it's 50, whatever it may be, and see how many people actually go forward and like, yeah, yo, I'm trying to work with you.
True.
So maybe that, I don't know. Maybe that's the way to view it. But yeah.
But good luck, bro. Say what's up to GASP, bro.
Say what's up to who?
GASP. GASP. Yeah. God and Self Podcast, bro.
Say less.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
True.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it on my end as well, nigga. I'm gonna definitely hit, definitely push the button on my end as well.
My guy. Yeah, I'm gonna send you Chris track too, cause that joint crazy is like, yo, my young boy.
I want to hear that joint. That's gonna be interesting.
It's crazy cause like, yo, I'm telling you, for him to be that, it sound good. Like he rode the beat and everything. True. But alright, my guy, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna hit you up. True. See, that's my guy. I knew he was gonna give us something. You know what I'm saying? On Amazon, hit me up too. So the best part about that, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, the most constructive part was literally change my environment. So in the way that I can do that, probably, is actually reaching out to people further than my little, cause it's like I'm not even gonna lie, like in regards to my reach, I was kind of looking for people close to my circle, but yeah, that has not been working. So I probably would have to reach out further. It's just weird to have to go outside of your states and your cities when you know what so many people trying to do, and well, they say they trying to do what, you think they trying to do, but then it's like, when it comes down to the work part, ain't nobody really trying to work, bruh. Like nobody really trying to work. And I guess, alright, I'll talk about the music, cause yeah, this is God versus me personally, and that's really what I'm putting a lot of my time into nowadays, is this music part. Not to mention that I'm also doing this video things, so it's like I'm actually into the media pretty much, period. Cause like I'm literally making my own movies, my own music. Like not only the music, but I'm actually writing lyrics. I literally just shot a music video the other day. So it's like I'm putting the work in, and I'm literally doing it all by myself. And it's like I know all these other people that rise, they got all these teams and all these other managers and agents and all that. Like I'm my own producer, I'm my own director, I'm my own artist. Like I write the songs, I make the music, I direct the videos, I produce the songs, I engineer the mixes. And it's like I'm not complaining, because I'm glad that I'm learning all of these skills, because over time, the fact that I have all these skills, even though like he named a lot of my stuff that I used to do too, and it's like I ain't completely put those things off. Like I think I mentioned this, if I didn't to y'all, I'm telling you, I've done a little bit of everything, to the point where I've learned so much stuff. I learned how to do so much stuff, and I'm really not bragging. I'm just being honest. Like I've touched every field of work there is to touch, and now I'm trying to I'm not settling, but I'm trying to set up this aspect, because I know at this aspect, this is where the most people are trying to bring themselves to, but they not really trying to, like, they don't understand that the work you gotta do to actually thrive in this is not easy. Like, it's not like you could just pop on the camera and just blow up. You can't just hop on a YouTube beat and blow up. You can't just make a beat and it just go crazy. I'm still looking for all the answers, because I'm asking the questions right now, but like once I get those answers, I know it's not gonna be easy. Like, I know it's not easy. So I'm gonna take the constructive criticism, which is to expand beyond this area. However, I'm gonna do that, but at the same time, I'm still inquiring in the temple of the Lord. I'm never gonna leave that place. But at the same time, it's like, all right, so I don't know the exact verse or whatever, but it's something about it's like a king was having a party or a wedding or whatever, and he sent out invitations, to all of the high class people, basically the people that were supposed to look like they were supposed to be there, the people that wanted to be invited, basically, and none of them showed up. So he had somebody go out to the streets and just gather people, because it's like, I'm not gonna have this celebration and nobody be here to celebrate with me. So, they didn't want to come, the people I invited. All right, so I'm gonna just go get those people. I'm gonna just go get people that I didn't expect to show up, and then they come, and then the party get live, like the wedding, the celebration goes well. So I guess there's actual, there's scripture into what he was saying for that. So yeah, I must expand beyond where I thought I was gonna be able to go to. Like, the invitations that I sent out, they ain't come back. So I gotta go out to the street. I gotta go out to where I didn't think I was gonna have to go out to get the people to come. I mean, that makes sense, cause we out here trying to, stay corrected, while other people's becoming corrupted, and we don't want to be part of that. Hopefully this all made sense, cause my man talked about a lot, but I wanted to let him talk, because like I said, we don't even talk that much. Like, I ain't seen my guy in, like, it's been some years. But at the same time, he doing what he doing, and we doing what we doing. So it's like, over time, who knows what could happen? Cause we still in contact whenever we need to be, and that's real. So I don't know. I'm gonna ponder on it, cause it's God versus me today. I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying in line with what I'm supposed to stay in line with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to just talk about every other thing and everybody outside of myself. Like, I always, even with every other episode we done, like I said, I always gotta bring it back to, you know what I'm saying, making sure that we in accord with what we talking about. So as long as I'm chasing perfection, I'm perfect. I'm not perfected yet. I'm not perfected, but I'm perfect in chasing perfection. And honestly, it's like, and I don't want to feed nobody a response, but it's like, if I was to die, which I can't do, but if I was to disappear and people were to do, interviews about me, I'm humbly speaking, I'm telling you, I don't think, it's like, the things that people will say about me is like, it would have to be in accord with being holy, bro. Cause with all of the things that I've seen and been around that should have me corrupted, that should have me doing stuff that I definitely could profit from, but it's all corrupt. I definitely could be doing that, but I choose not to. Because I'm not living for this world. I'm living for heaven, to be on my world. And I'm telling you, once I found the way to heaven, I got in, and I realized I can do a back and forth with heaven, as long as I don't, like Persephone, eat the fruit from hell. Why would I ever eat that? I'm not eating that. I get to keep going. We chilling. I think the hardest thing that I have to live through is the fact of knowing what heaven is like, and then coming back to this body on earth and seeing sufferings and all of the hells that people live through, but the stuff that's hair pulling is knowing that you chose that, either consciously or subconsciously. And honestly, subconsciously is worse than consciously choosing it. Because if you subconsciously fell into hell, that means you literally lost yourself and you didn't care to get yourself back. But if you consciously choose to go to hell, it's like, well, at least you knew what you was doing and you made those choices, and you know what's gonna come of that. So it's nothing to feel sorry for. It's like, I mean, you did what you wanted to do. For the people that fall into hell subconsciously, that's like the saddest suffering there is, because most of them think they still getting to heaven, when whole time you are not living the way you know heaven is supposed to be lived for. It get crazy. And this is just, like I said, it's a reflection back to me, because you can't call me on nothing. Now, the constructive criticism that he gave me, and I'm going to use it and take it, because it will help me on a worldly sense. But when you think about it, it's like it was a whole bunch of worldly construction, which I'm going to do, because I do have this life to live on the world, because I'm trying to bring my heaven to the world. I'm trying to not finish, but continue, you know what I'm saying, the work that our brother Christ was doing before he left. He gave us the code to follow and everything of how we can take this and perfect it to be able to get there. But it's like, what happens once you get there? He supposed to come back, right? So that's the second half. That's not the whole play. That's not the whole game. The game is when he comes back, and heaven is here. That's when the book closes. That's Revelations. That's when we all wake up. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I got there and I got to close the book, I got to see Revelations fulfilled. It's like, yo, I was too overzealous when it's like, when you figure it out, because it's like, oh, let me go share with but then you start realizing, hold up, wait. Oh, it's only a select few really actually. Oh, when it was written, they was telling the truth. It's only really a few really gonna get that. I feel so blessed to be a part of that, but also that's why I'm only talking to the other few, to the few that's supposed to be a part of that. Don't let this world corrupt you. Cool, we still got a life to live with this world, so keep constructing, but at the same time, know what's true, man. With that being said, I'm gonna get to all that next week. As the doggy speaks, as the hounds bark, as that trumpet blows. You know what I'm saying? Good day and good night. Here come that soundbite. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine.
Sunshine, wanna make you mine. Sunshine, 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 wanna make you mine. Because you fine all the time, it's so divine. And you shine, you shine, you shine. So I call you my sunshine. I need you now, let's run around, then run a town. You need a crown, I hold you down by lifting you up, frown upside down. You can be my wifey if you like it. Don't side me, no psyche, play no games. Let's do this thing, let me tie my shoes, let me give you the drain. And we on our rise, it's no surprise, feel like a prize.